Hello and welcome to the third round. We won the die roll, not gonna keep this, and yay, another bug. My library is still on here. Well, it's probably not my library, it's probably just a bug, a visual bug where it keeps the island there. Unless I draw an island right now. Oh my god, that's insane. So no, I still don't think it's a bug though. This is obviously okay. A guy has a stop on his own upkeep, a stop on his draw apparently. Please play a creature. He doesn't, so we can't play either adept, but we do draw opposition again, which, given the colors he plays, might not be that great. But like just dropping opposition and being able to tap down lands is pretty good. So impulse end of turn. Let's put this there. Impulse end of turn. So guy probably is reanimator. Can I please get rid of this? I still don't think we want to play opposition, although the guy tapped out, we might as well. But we're not gonna use it yet. He doesn't have the colors to deal with it though. So as long as it sticks, it sticks. Discards that. Maybe we cast Void Mage Prodigy? Nah. Very unlikely my opponent has anything that I'm that scared about. We might as well tap down something, but I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna go in for 2 more damage. Lingering Souls tokens aren't gonna be a big issue, like it's just gonna be 2 tokens. We can even bounce one if we want to. Plus it is a wizard, so maybe Vote Mage Prodigy was better, because this is a wizard. Oh, he does play Tundra. There's only Disenchant, which I don't think he has main deck, because I have Seal of Cleansing and the Dismantling. So blue is his splash, huh? Vindicate on land while I have opposition in play seems pretty bad. Given that I don't draw a land, obviously want to stop on his upkeep. His upkeep, not mine. Yeah, sure. Begin combat here. I'll probably tap down Tundra then. Although I can also shut him down from black. Nah, he's probably my colors and splashing black. Like he has. Ah, never mind. Splashing blue. Liliana. That's okay. It doesn't really do much. Because he's always gonna lose creatures here. Lose his Lily here, so he makes me sacrifice a creature. Sacrifice this. Okay, we discard Battle Sphere. Although Talia isn't that great either, might as well discard that. Una's Prowler, so he's reanimation. A pretty weird line for my opponent to be having here. So attack a Lily. I guess he could have Living End. But even then he just gets back Una, which isn't that great. Don't want to do anything here, because I don't need to. We also have Void Mage Prodigy. He splashes green as well. What's with all these greedy players? Entomb is fine. Gets Woodfall Primus, which I obviously want to counter any reanimation on. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. Did you really think that would trigger? Or that would resolve? So he still has plenty of mana. Yeah, I still won't do this. I mean, he still has plenty of mana, yeah. And I don't know what I want to shut down. Maybe green. But is that really that necessary? Might as well cut him off the only green source there. Although I don't think he's gonna have much green cards. He only has 2 cards. Wow, he drops a forest. What's with this guy? Exhume is fine. It's a bit annoying that he obviously kills opposition. But we get Vote Mage Prodigy back. He kills opposition. In response, I will tap down this. We hit him for 5, he falls down to 3, we bounce Woodfall Primus. Lingering Souls is okay. Forgot about that one. Island, please? No. Old Man of the Sea is also good, but just bounce Primus here. Seems very unlikely that he's gonna have. Might as well attack with Director. Seems very unlikely that it's gonna draw another forest here. Double block? No. Double block? No. So no block at all. Fall down to 7, which probably isn't the correcto. Please don't be a forest. I no longer need an upkeep. And then Void Mage Prodigy is gonna be pretty big. Compulsive Research, stepping down the forest, so really? Seagate Oracle is fine. Basically just need time, right? Cause now we have 2 counters up. As soon as we draw a land that isn't that, we're gonna be fine. The board is okay for us. Like, we have double counter here with the Void Mage, so I don't think discarding Woodfall is that great on his end. What did he just play land? He plays Misty Rainforest, okay. Weird mana base on his side. Might as well play Old Man of the Sea and go and win the game with that. Because we can steal a Spirit Token, attack with it, he has to block it. Or start blocking it. We can also just steal the Seagate and start swinging with more. And just that. So it goes down to 6. Yeah, I think Seagate Oracle is correct. Seagate Oracle smash with this. And then we can attack with the Seagate Oracle as well. So Old Man of the Sea on the Seagate, smash with Academic Rector. And then next turn we have Lethal. I guess block. No, we don't. Doesn't really matter though. I think getting through 2 counters seems pretty hard for him. So given that this guy is begin sideboarding, please. Hello. So given that this guy is Reanimator, we want in the counters. Whipcorder seems fine. Whipcorder to tap down the big creatures that he can reanimate. Yosei doesn't seem to be that great. Mirror Battlesphere is a bit slow. Every Bonds is really good. Dahlia is okay. Near Hit Pilgrim probably isn't what I want either. The rest seems solid enough. Like, this is Bonds. Counter, removal, tap, removal, removal. The problem now is, of course, that when he plays Una and then exhumes, I don't have a lot to discard. Bah, it'll do. So I think Woodfall Primus is his big creature. Obviously gonna keep this because we do have Vendilion Click opposition. This is a pretty solid hand. Like, if I draw a plane, it's gonna be big. Celestial Colonnade is close to a plane. We also have Dissipate, of course. I'm surprised this guy has a stop in his upkeep. Una, Night's Whispers. Just as good. We draw, play, wall. Wow. Good draws, good draws. K-Guy is also pretty good, just in case he goes for the Una play. But I think we want to stop on his draw next time to be able to Vendilion Click there. Over Dissipate, and I think I keep the Dissipate. Lily. That's a good one. So I discard a land. Play this. Pass the turn, makes me discard Kega. Play Vendilion Click, swing to Lily. Play Prodigy. Okay, so Kega. He discarded an island. And Tomb is okay. Woodfall Primus again. End step, we play Vendilion Click, targeting him. See if he has Living Dead or not. So he has Treachery, which we obviously take. So he has Treachery, Tidings, and land. Tidings is obviously pretty good. Do think I want to keep the counter up. Although he's more often than not gonna guess Tidings. In which case I just want to Void Mage Prodigy in play right now. And then we're gonna have 2 counter up. So he can draw something big, but discard Radiant Riders. I think opposition is still better than Radiant Riders. So there's land, and here comes Tidings. It's not Tidings. Makeshift map. Come on, dude. So it dies, but that doesn't really help me. You gotta imagine that's a pretty shitty thing to happen, right? Like Mirror Crusader is obviously pretty good against this. Do I counter Tidings? I think I do, but with the Dissipate. Compulsive Rituals is fine. Like he had a single draw step where he could do something. And of course he then draws what he needs to. So attack is okay, like I swing back for 5 anyway, and I win the race thanks to wall. So don't really care about that. Opposition isn't really good against this at this point, so he falls down to 12 as well. We go down to 8, he falls down to 7. So we need like a plane for the Mirror Crusader. This is Tidings, I will dissipate it. Seagate Oracle. What's with this guy and his good draws? So dissipate there. Attack is fine. Like we can opposition it twice, but then opposition is gonna be wrecking my own things. That's not really what I wanted, but it's good enough. Like attack for 5 here. Fall down to 2. Still think we got this, but our opponent is drawing like a monster. Like that makeshift mannequin is like the only card, and it even stops like any bonds I could have. Tidings, of course. Karmic Guide. Yeah, might as well counter that. Oh yeah, yeah. Why not draw Karmic Guide? So I either draw plane, which is fine, or Future Sight doesn't do it, or opposition. In which case I just like the only card in his hand is Tidings here. Which he's obviously gonna cast. I was like, what the hell did you just draw? But land, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the top deck. And which I mean, I'm gonna top deck like a god. Although I have no clue what card saves me out of this horrendous situation that the opponent got by top decking a reanimation spell, I will still make it. And there it is. You thought it wasn't possible, I told you there is one. The problem now, of course, is that my opponent does have 3 cards in hand. And I have to block like this, take 1, fall down to 1, and then be facing off against a 5/5 and a 1/1 flyer, which doesn't seem to be that great, right? So declared blockers, gotta survive here. So this is the only possible block, because this does have trample. Trample is basically wrecking me, and I'm not sure which card saves me here. Especially not seeing that he can flashback Lingering Souls. Marshalku? Okay. Might as well. So the guy does have some tokens, but not that many. I still think my deck build is correct here. Just got a bit unlucky that he has a single turn to draw something, which he did, and so yeah, just my luck, I guess, for this cube draft. But it's an okay matchup. We have plenty of counters. We have Void Mage Prodigy, which is basically as good as a lock, given that we have some other artifacts. We have a bunch of bonds to stop his after his reanimation. So Makeshift Mannequin was also one of the only cards that stopped opposition. Because if I just slam opposition there, keep it tapped down, it's fine. But Makeshift Mannequin brings it back due to the sacrifice effect. Like, that's probably the best reanimation spell you can draw there. Exhume brings me Keiga. Enjoy facing off against that. Obviously gonna keep this. Like, we have Detention Sphere, Repulse, Wall of Omens. There's no way this isn't the keep. Because this even stops Lily, this stops any kind of reanimation outside of Makeshift Mannequin again. This stops a bunch of reanimation spells. The guy does have a bunch of drawing cards, so can't blame him for outdrawing me eventually, but the problem wasn't the outdrawing, in my opinion. The problem was that the guy got lucky there. So want to stop on his next draw, I guess. Although we might as well repulse that or bait that into a block. And I think we even Dylan click end of turn. Like, Una is gonna hit me for 3, but I think the main part about Una is indeed that. So I think we do stop on his draw now. See if he has like a reanimation spell that we want to stop. What does he have? Vampire Nighthawk, Makeshift Mannequin, Lingering Souls, but he can't cast that, so there's Nighthawk. There's also Frantic Surge. Lingering Souls is pretty good, but we have the Tension Sphere and Repulse. I think the issue is Nighthawk. Oh, Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls is a bit stronger. Yeah, it doesn't show his hand here anymore, which I find annoying. If he attacks, I obviously block. Because that's a discard engine that I don't want to be in play anymore after I repulse something. Nighthawk, yeah, we knew that was there. That's not gonna be an issue. Not really the draws I wanted. So far I have drawn all lands and a Vendilion Click, I think. But I mean, if he makeshift mannequins, do I repulse? I probably don't, because I don't draw a card. Yeah, because it gets sacrificed. I'm surprised, like, makeshift mannequin is at an instant. Probably isn't, right? Yeah, it is. So we just want to repulse then. Even Magpie doesn't really do it against this, so although we can play it. Nah, we don't. We have plenty of lands. Would be weird that he goes mannequin here. So instead he goes Frantic Search. Oh, got it. Woodfall Primus. Why not? Why doesn't he just top deck that, right? Because that's gonna wreck my mana base again. Sir, you are by far the luckiest person I have seen so far today. Do not even draw a card from that. Vampire Nighthawk is gonna come in, which isn't that big of an issue. I just had to have Makeshift Mannequin again as his reanimation spell. Just had to. There's no other possibility around that. In this case, his reanimation possibility with Makeshift Mannequin having a sacrifice effect is actually beneficial. The guy has 2 cards. Okay, keep that in mind. He has 2 cards. I obviously don't want to stop his draw anymore. So one of them was Swamp, and the other one is obviously Living Dead. Like, why not? Vendilion Click myself. Get rid of Magpie. So in this case, we can block the 5/3. It doesn't attack with it. The guy had 2 cards. Just saying, just putting it out there. The guy had 2 cards. So Trajan's Rider is a really good one. Because now we can animate Celestial Colonnade and bounce Crater Hoof. And we also can block Unas. So he's gonna attack with the Behemoth, which I'm obviously not gonna block here, because we want to put that back into his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy had 1 card. Oh, this card, really? Okay. Not too sure if that's the correct one, but okay. So, and ladies and gentlemen, the guy had 0 cards. Can't draw lines. Has to be that. So we're gonna animate this. He is targeting me Use Trade Wind Riders. Bounce this. And then we sacrifice Vendilion Click. So it's gonna attack me here, but I am gonna discard a card to it. Just to, you know, take less damage. And then we can kill Lily with a Celestial Colonnade. If I want to. Which I think I will. This is gonna stop the Una anyway, so might as well attack him here. So it does have 3 cards now, one of which is a useless one. But like Knight's Whisper's draw is, as usual, the absolute nuts. Of course he has Sphinx's Revelation, why wouldn't he? So he does have a bunch of draw spells, but I mean, he could have just drawn nothing. Bone Shredder on Trade Wind Riders, and that's lethal. Concede. GG, 1-2, very dislikable cube draft. See ya.